Lamentations Chapter 2. How the Lord has shrouded the daughter of Zion in his anger. He cast down from heaven to the earth the splendor of Israel, and in his fury he did not remember his footstool. The Lord has devoured all the dwellings of Jacob without pity. He has thrown down the strongholds of the daughter of Judah in his wrath, bringing them to the ground and defiling the kingdom and its princes. In his fierce anger he has cut off all the strength of Israel, withdrawing his right hand before the enemy. He burned against Jacob like a blazing fire, consuming all that was pleasing to the eye in the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion. He poured out his fury like fire. The Lord became as an enemy. He swallowed up Israel and all her palaces. He demolished her fortresses and increased mourning and lamentation in the daughter of Judah. He violently removed his tabernacle like a garden, destroying the places of assembly. The Lord caused the solemn feasts and Sabbaths to be forgotten in Zion, despising the king and the priest in his anger. The Lord has rejected his altar, abhorred his sanctuary, and delivered the walls of her palaces into the hands of the enemy. They made a tumult in the house of the Lord, as on a day of solemn feast. The Lord determined to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion. He stretched out a measuring line and did not withdraw his hand from destroying. Therefore, the rampart and wall lament, they languish together. Her gates have sunk into the ground. He has destroyed and broken her bars. Her king and princes are among the nations. The law is no more, and her prophets find no vision from the Lord. The elders of the daughter of Zion sit on the ground in silence. They have thrown dust on their heads and wrapped themselves in sackcloth. The virgins of Jerusalem hang their heads to the ground. My eyes fail with tears, my heart is troubled, my liver is poured out on the ground for the destruction of the daughter of my people. Because children and infants faint in the streets of the city. They say to their mothers, "Where is the grain and wine?" As they faint like the wounded in the streets of the city, as their lives ebb away in their mother's arms. What can I compare you to, O daughter of Jerusalem? To what can I liken you, that I may comfort you, O virgin daughter of Zion? Your ruin is as vast as the sea. Who can heal you? Your prophets have seen for you false and deceptive visions. They have not exposed your iniquity to restore your fortunes, but have given you oracles that are false and misleading. All who pass by clap their hands at you, they hiss and wag their heads at the daughter of Jerusalem. Is this the city that was called the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All your enemies open their mouths wide against you, they hiss and gnash their teeth and say, "We have swallowed her up. This is the day we have waited for, we have lived to see it." The Lord has done what he planned. He has fulfilled his word that he ordained in the days of old. He has thrown down without pity. He has made your enemies rejoice over you and exalted their horn. Their heart cried out to the Lord. O wall of the daughter of Zion, let tears stream down like a river day and night. Give yourself no rest. Let not your eyes cease. Arise, cry out in the night at the beginning of the watches. Pour out your heart like water before the presence of the Lord. Lift up your hands to him for the lives of your children, who faint for hunger at the head of every street. See, O Lord, and consider, to whom have you done this? Should women eat their offspring, the children they have held and nursed? Should priests and prophets be slain in the sanctuary of the Lord? Both young and old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgins and young men have fallen by the sword. You have killed them in the day of your anger. You have slaughtered them and shown no pity. You summoned those who terrified me on every side as if for an appointed festival day, and on the day of the Lord's anger, no one escaped or survived. Those I held and raised, my enemy has destroyed.